So we've had our youth intake, well, I don't know what you call it. I think it is youth intake, and we have an absolute gem of a player that's come through, and he's hopefully gonna lead us to glory this season in these final sort of 10 games. He scored two goals in the last episode, so I'm really hopeful for him. We've also got a new signing in as well who played very well in the last game, and I think things are just about getting back on track. If we win 2 games today, I'll definitely be convinced of that. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and part 9 of season 3 of our Journeyman with Boston United, and today we have 2 matches, one against Gainsborough, one against Spennymoor. But as you can see, since the last episode, which was that 0-0 draw against Harlow, we lost 3-1 to Tamworth. It was a poor performance. Ethan Jones got us off to the best possible start, but we lost 3-1. It was a pathetic performance really, but we bounced back with a 4-0 victory over Chester and Ricky Vintner. This is the guy that I'm talking about. He's 16 years old. He's come in 2.5-star ability already, 5-star potential. He's going to be a gem, you would imagine, coming into the final few games of the season. I think we need to make this a little bit bigger. There we go, because there's the other new signing, Alex Ray Harvey, 28 years old. He's been playing in the National League the last couple of seasons, but we've managed to bring him in, and he's already scored a goal in his first game, so hopefully he'll be pretty good. So let's have a look at the Vanarama National League North. We are currently in 3rd place, 9 points behind Nantwich Town. All we can do is keep hopefully winning games, and we'll push them all away. We've got to try and beat them when we play them. If we don't beat them, then it's all over. But they're playing Harrogate today, so hopefully that's a tough game for them. This is the dynamics at the moment. Dressing room atmosphere is pretty good, and the managerial support is pretty good, but the match cohesion is a little bit down on what you'd expect. This is the team that we're going to play today. We're going to go Willis in goal, and then Davies. We're actually going to go Parker in defence as well. I'm going to swap them 2 round, and we're going to go Parker and Piagiani and Nugent in defence. We're going to go Jalella in the anchorman role with Chapman and Harvey in the midfield, and Vince behind Winter and Jones up front. So let's get into it. It's going to be a tough one. Phil Mitchell's out for pretty much the rest of the season, by the way, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, he's been quite injury prone recently, so hasn't been playing much at all. And I think Winter's come in at just the right time, and hopefully he can get the goals that Phil Mitchell won't be getting. 2 goals in the last game for us. That was fantastic, and all of a sudden we seem to do well. To be fair, I turned off the pump ball into the box and be more disciplined, so maybe that was it. We'll go back to that and see how we do for this first half against Gainsborough. We seem to be on the back foot at the moment, which isn't good, although they haven't had any highlights, which is a positive, but equally we haven't either. So Nantwich Town currently drawing 0-0. Curzon Ashton winning 2-0 against Morecambe. That's a terrific result for them if if they can keep that up, and it might just give them a chance of staying in the division. Berry's been sent off for Nantwich Town, so possibly an opening against Nantwich today for Hereford United. No, it's not. It's Harrogate, isn't it? Anyway, Jones isn't having the best of games, so I think we're going to bring Kabongo on. We're going to swap them 2 round, and we're going to go attacking. I'm going to actually pump the ball into the box. I know I said I wouldn't do that, but we'll try and see if that makes a difference. So Curzon Ashton, 5 points adrift at the moment, but a win today would definitely give them a chance going into the rest of the season, but it would be sad to see them go. It really would. We obviously have some special memories with them. Here's Richards now to Rollinson. Good tackle by Jalella. He's always reliable at getting that tackle in, but we're going to need another one here. Oh, good header back to Willis. That was nervy. Come on, Willis. Pumps it forward. Vince gets it down. Now here's Chapman. Harvey to Vince to Winter. Winter loses it. Winter loses it. Good tackle though again. Harvey now to Chapman. Chapman forward to Kabongo, and he's put it in, but I think he's offside. Yeah, I knew it. When the assistant referee just stays still, it's almost always a disallowed goal, and it did look offside as well. That's a big shame. I would have liked Kabongo to have another run of form. Here's Davies though. Davies into the middle, and it's a good tip over. So we're starting to look a little bit better here. We're going to demand more from them. Into the middle, here's Jalala. Will he shoot? No, it's Harvey. And, well, that's pathetic. What a shame. Harry Vince not having the best of games, so maybe he's going to come off at some point. Oh, well, I've got a highlight. I was just about to make some changes, but we'll watch the highlight first. Here's Kabongo with another chance. Kabongo over the bar. He's just not the same player. I don't know why Harry Vince is going to come off. We're going to put Lewis Hamilton in there. I'll tell you what, we're going to move Kabongo to play a more supporting role. I'm going to see how Lewis Hamilton does. The first game he's played in a long time, to be honest with you. So we'll see how it goes. But Kabongo should be scoring then. And he knows it. He knows it. He's our best player. He should be doing a lot better. 70 minutes gone. Another 0-0 would be really annoying. But what do we do? What do we do to change it? Do we play Kabongo up there as well and just have a even better chance of scoring some goals? Just don't know. Let's try and attack these a little bit maybe. Try and get them to bomb down the wing. Yeah, let's go for that. Come on, 15 minutes to go here. Demand more. Are we even going to get a chance? It's a question. I'm going to shoot on sight. Dribble less. Be more expressive. Come on. 5 minutes to go. Can we at least create a chance here? Doesn't look like it, does it? And it's just exactly like the Harlow game. We've completely bottled it. It looks like Nantwich Town have actually lost their game. So it was a massive missed opportunity against Gainsborough. We're going to be aggressive with them because they should be doing a lot better. We'll have a look at how Nantwich did, but I think by the looks of it they did lose their game against Harrogate. So that means that was a big missed opportunity. Gainsborough in the top 6, so you know, any other point of the season a draw would probably take, but not right there. That was a big chance for us, and Nantwich did lose 1-0. And if we'd won that game, we'd be on 68 points, 6 points behind Nantwich. We go and beat who we playing, Spennymoor in the next game, and things open up again. But just as I thought we would turn the corner, we've yet again hit a stumbling block. But can we bring it back against Spennymoor? Well guys, a couple of changes. We've brought in Lewis Hamilton up front to go alongside Ricky Winter for this game. I just think Ethan Jones and Kabongo just haven't really been good enough in the last few matches, so I'm going to go for a really young front line, see if we can have some sort of youth impact, if you like, on this game. And we're going to get into it. It's a huge match for us. We gotta win it. Gotta win it. Kevin Phillips playing up front. It's not really. But Spennymoor, a team that we've played a lot in this series so far, and we've got to beat them. We have got to beat them. If we win, we still have a chance. If we lose, it's all over. But you know, we're going to qualify in the playoffs anyway, you would imagine. but we'd certainly like to not have to work any harder. It's 1-0 Spennymoor already. After 3 minutes, they've went and scored. I just don't know what's going on. Something seems to work and then it doesn't work, and it's just not good. Harvey, now to Chapman. Come on. Chapman to Vince. Can we get back into this? Hamilton to Vince. Vince! What a goal from Harry Vince! That was special. That was brilliant. And Lewis Hamilton just laying it off to him. Vince pushing forward. Beautiful shot into that top right corner. And it's 1-1. That's what we're talking about. Lewis Hamilton, lovely little ball. Harry Vince with a shot. Harry Vince with the goal. 1-1 after 15 minutes. We're back into it. Come on, boys. Now we've really got to push on and get this victory now. Away in Nantwich. They're still 0-0 with Guiseley. I tell you what, if they lost another game this episode, it would really open it up again. Here's Unsworth. Now to Gallagher. Gallagher to Unsworth. It's away. Phillips. Unsworth. Oh, Willis comes out to collect. That's what we're talking about. Come on, George. Get it forward. Big George forward. To Harry Vince. Now to Chapman. Can he get it forward? He can. To Vince. Now to Lewis Hamilton with a chance. Who puts it into the back of the net? It will stand. And Lewis Hamilton, inspirational from him. I don't know how he's scoring goals at this level. He's just not good enough. But I mean, that was well offside. I don't really know how that wasn't called off. But 2-1. Oh, we needed that. We needed that. And it is 2-1 now. Harry Vince and Lewis Hamilton. Ricky Winters not having the best of games, but we'll keep him on at the moment. I don't want to particularly change anything. Nugent yet again. Disappointing. Disappointing from him. So at half time, it is 2-1. We had a bad start of the match, but we're 2-1 up. And as it stands, we're only 5 points behind Nantwich Town, who are losing to Guiseley. Dean Holdsworth's Guiseley side are doing us a big favour today. So far. Here's Davies. Now to Chapman. Chapman to Jalella. Jalella now to Harvey. Harvey on the ball. Harvey to Winter. To Harvey. Over the bar. I feel like Winter should have took that himself. He's going to come off now simply for that. We're going to bring on Ethan Jones and see what he can do. Another young player. 21 years old, of course. Here's Harry Vince with the free kick. And it's in! It's in! What a free kick that is! It's 3-1. Ooh! This is getting tasty now. And I tell you what, if Kidderminster win as well, they go on to 71 points. It's going to be a big 3-horse race. Hopefully. Phillips into them. Oh, it's off the bar and Willis collects it. I think we are going to go a bit more defensive now. We're going to move Harry Vince back into the midfield. And we're going to go defensive. We're going to clear the balls to the flanks. We're going to have a much deeper defensive line. This is what we need. Come on, boys. 75 minutes gone. Vince into the middle. It's Jones. It's a good save. It's a good save by Lynch. Going to bring off Lewis Hamilton now. And we're gonna actually go 4-2-3-1, but very defensive. We're gonna move. Hold on. Does he play? Oh dear, what have I done? We might just play 5 at the back then. I thought we had another midfielder on, but we don't. I'm going to play him as a defensive centre-back and then a centre-back in the middle. I'm going to put him on to defend. And we'll hopefully play through the rest of the match. We won't see another 21 shots today. That's what I'm talking about in terms of chances. So, yeah, good stuff. 92 minutes. Sam Phillips to Kieran Phillips, now to Ramshaw. It's full time, 3-1. Wow, that was a big game there. And very, very thankful that we were able to get over the line there. Now then, did Guiseley beat Nantwich? If they did, it's a huge, huge day for us. Chelsea sacked Luis Enrique. Didn't even know he went to Chelsea in the save. That's the thing, when you're this low, you just don't pay attention to the leagues above you. And for all we know, Chelsea could be in League One. Guiseley won 2-0 against Nantwich. So that's an interesting performance. Where Curzon Ashton? They drew today, and Blyth Spartans in the top 6 now. Definitely still within a chance of doing stuff. The one thing that's going to hinder us for the rest of the season is our goal difference. It's not quite as good as the teams around us. So Kidderminster playing Chorley. That's a big match. If Chorley win, then they're right back in it as well. But Nantwich Town, we're coming for you. We're definitely coming for you. But we're going to look at missed opportunities like the game against Harlow, like the game against Gainsborough, where we could have won those games. We would have had another 4 points in the bag. We'd only been a point behind at this stage. But we've just got to look at it, and we've got to say we're still in with a chance. If we beat Nantwich in the next episode, we've also got Chorley in the next episode as well, and hopefully we'll be able to come out with 6 points from that game, them 2 games, and move into top spot. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. It really, really does mean a lot for me. Really does help out the channel as well. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.